Son, always behave nicely and listen to others. Only then will people like you. You must have often heard such things from your family members. But do you know that this isn't actually true? Often, those who try to be the nice guy just to please others end up not being valued by anyone in the end. On the other hand, people who work not to please others but to improve themselves, who add value to their own lives, are valued more by others. So today we will tell you who a real man, an alpha male is, and how you can become an alpha male. Who is an alpha male? The word alpha is taken from the animal kingdom. Animals live in groups, and in these groups, the male who is the strongest, most aggressive, and physically imposing, who leads and dominates the entire group, is called the alpha. In humans, this definition changes a bit because our way of living is different from animals. In our society, people who are too aggressive are put in jail, so you can't become an alpha male by bullying others. That's why in humans, an alpha is someone who tries to elevate himself rather than suppress others. That is, a person who works hard to achieve mastery and a good reputation in his field or any work, attains success, and not only advances himself but also helps others move forward on the right path. Someone who has the ability to lead others is considered an alpha. In short, the most capable and competent person among humans is considered an alpha. For example, take our Prime Minister Modi. Whether you are a Modi supporter or anti-Modi, everyone will agree on one thing. Our Prime Minister has an excellent ability to lead others. Whether it's attracting the public with his powerful speeches or representing the country on the world stage in Hindi. A real man never hesitates to speak his mind, nor is he afraid of anything. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be the leader of a political party. Wherever you are, school, college, or office, you can start becoming an alpha male right there and gradually grow. These are some of the main qualities of an alpha male. He is courageous. He keeps his body healthy and strong. He is kind. He is intelligent. He has the ability to lead others. He keeps his emotions under control. His communication skills are excellent. They possess confidence and self-respect. They are always learning something new in life. How to be an alpha male, the practical ways. Now let's talk about some practical ways that you can follow to become an alpha male. First, live as if your father is dead. Sounds strange, doesn't it? Wait, let me explain it to you properly. Look, here's what happens. Our fathers are always the ones who take care of us. If we need anything, they provide it for us. Basically, they take on all the responsibilities of our lives, and that's fine up to a certain age. But when you grow up, you should make all the big and small decisions of your life yourself. You should live as if there's no one coming to support you from behind. Whatever needs to be done, you have to do it yourself. Your father has already done what he needed to do. He took care of you for so many years. Now it's your turn. Take responsibility for your life and try to improve it. It's the daily struggles of life that turn a boy into a man. When you go out to earn money, that's when you'll understand how the world really works. So instead of depending on your family, learn to take responsibility for yourself. Second, never change your opinion just to please others. All of us have different lives, and that's why our opinions and attitudes can also be different. An alpha male understands this, and that's why he respects his own thoughts. He doesn't change his opinions or thoughts just because someone tells him to. Yes, because of this, some people might not like him at that moment, but deep down, people respect that person because he has his own ideology, his own identity. On the other hand, nice guys start agreeing with others' opinions just to make them happy, even if in reality they don't actually agree with those things. Now, people might like this at first, but after some time they realize that this person has no identity, no strong ideology, and they start taking him lightly. That's why you should always believe in what you stand for and never change your opinion just because someone else tells you to, no matter the situation. Now, this doesn't mean that you should get into pointless arguments with others. Just like your views are different from others, their views can also be different from yours, my friend. So, present your point of view in front of others. Whether they accept it or not is up to them. It shouldn't make any difference to you. Third, keep your purpose above your relationships. During the Mahabharata war, when Arjuna started to falter, he began to feel that the people he was fighting against, whose blood he was shedding, were his own people. At that moment, Lord Krishna explained to him, "O Parth, you are not fighting against your own people, but against unrighteousness, and it is your duty to stand with righteousness. This is the fundamental purpose of your life, and you must place your purpose above your relationships." From this story, we learn that it is essential to have a great goal in life. A goal that not only benefits you, but also leads towards making the entire world a better place. The relationships in your life, your parents, your siblings, you certainly have to take responsibility for these relationships. But if ever you have to choose between your relationships and the purpose of your life, always choose your life's purpose. This is the mark of a great person, of being an alpha male. Fourth, be with other alpha males. There's an old saying that you become like the people you spend time with. That's why you should always build relationships with people who are themselves alpha males. Even if you are not an alpha male yet, even if you don't have these qualities right now, if you spend time with people who work hard every day, strive to improve themselves, adopt good habits, and control their minds, then you too will gradually become like them. This is what is called the influence of company. Even in the Mahabharata, when Karna started spending time with Duryodhana, he could no longer distinguish between right and wrong, because his company was with those who were unrighteous, and for this very reason, Karna lost his life on the battlefield. There have been many great men in the history of India, so if you want to become an alpha male, you don't need to look anywhere else. You can learn a lot just from the lives of great warriors like Chhatrapati Shivaji, Maharana Pratap, and Prithviraj Chauhan. Fifth, skills are the biggest asset in your life. You must have heard the name of The Rock. He is a professional wrestler and a Hollywood actor. Now, there are people in the world with even better bodies than him, with even bigger muscles. But are they as successful as The Rock? No, right? This shows just how important your skills are. You can also observe around you which person is considered more of an alpha male. Is it the one with the bigger body or the one who is more successful, who has real-life skills like communication skills, sales skills, public management skills, etc.? Now, why are skills so important? As I told you at the very beginning, among humans, the most capable person is considered the alpha male, and skills increase our capabilities. For example, if someone is good at the art of speaking in front of others, then people see him as a confident and useful person. That's why, if you want to become an alpha male, start learning new skills from today itself. Those skills can be anything. They just need to be useful to both society and yourself. Sixth, align your words with your actions. If a man says that doing drugs is wrong, but then goes and smokes a cigarette himself, he can never be an alpha male. Because alpha males value honesty. An alpha male does what he says. As it is said in the Ramayana, one may lose their life, but never break their word. Make yourself into the person you claim to be, because you can lie to others, but not to yourself. A person who says one thing and does another can never become a confident and high-value man. That's why you should think carefully before you speak, because once words are spoken, they cannot be taken back, and you should also follow through on what you say. Just like King Dasharatha, who, to keep his word, even sent his beloved son, Sri Ram, into exile. Seventh, train yourself physically. Friends, even though the person with the biggest body is not always the alpha male, being physically weak is also of no use. Because just think about it yourself. If someone can be silenced with a single slap, it's simply not possible for him to become an alpha male. That's why you must make your body strong, so that no one dares to speak nonsense to you. I'm not saying that you need to get into fights or brawls with anyone, but if ever you do need to, you should be strong enough to face that challenge. Because those who back down, who give up before even trying to fight, are not alpha males. And in any such fight, your body will be your greatest asset. That's why it's very important to train both your body and your mind. So guys, by following these 7 practical tips, you too can become a real man, an alpha male. On this channel, I share life-transforming lessons like these. If you like the video, like, share, and subscribe. Action is what makes an alpha. Alpha. Male talk is cheap. Go and work. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.